Alright, and welcome back to ES Champs Adenalan. I'm Tyrish, and we are going to be watching Week 2 here, the first night of the qualifiers. We've got the Homeless Heroes versus Bucket Hats. And once again, we have Cash, if you didn't notice, that we tell them what team to join. Like, it's not a difficult concept. Alright, looks like for Team Home we have, or Homeless Heroes, we have Celery Man, Sauno, Dom, Decap. I hope that's not like a weird way of saying decaf. It's probably decapitation, but my head's on coffee right now. And then we've got twitch.tv/Regente, CSGO. And then for the Bucketheads, we have Cairo, Pi, JD, Klollopop, Klolp. I'm just going to call him K-Lol. And then we've got Copy That. Alright, looks like it is finally on the go. We're live. And the Homeless Heroes on T-side making their way over to A-site. They're going to be doing a little bit of a split here as they go for mid-control, getting ready to boost up and over. I thought they were going to do a double boost there, but they've decided not to. Just looking for a little bit of intel as the rest of the team pushes here through A-main. They're going to run through a JD with a beautiful one-tap there. And Kate, Lolp following it up, and JD also on the rotate. They're able to just take out these Homeless Heroes one by one. And I'm not sure if that's really good, taking out homeless people like this, but we've got Celery Man in mid, just kind of like hiding in the vent, being a little bit of a a fishy thing, if you know what I mean. Anyways, he's making his way up over hut mid, dropping down beside Sandbags, gonna see if he can't just be a little ninja. He's gonna get spotted there by Cairo, as Cairo was hopping up over the box, looking his way, and the server has frozen. Oh, and of course, like right after this. Alright, we back in? Do you have the mic back over to me? Well, thanks for letting me know. Awesome. Alright, now that that's a little taco out of the way, we had a DC happen earlier, and that's why the server got paused. And now Celery Man saving that armor. Oh, it must have been Celery Man that DC'd. But he's back in action. Alright, it's just going to take a little bit of time before it actually catches up on our end to what's on their end. It's kind of trippy actually how like it was paused in the future on their end, but it's still not caught up on our side, and the scoreboard isn't. There we go. Now he's back. All right, now we're back in action, and the T's are going to go for a B this time. See if it's going to offer them anything else than the A site did. Delayed a little bit. They seem really scared. After what happened last round, though, I'd be kind of scared as well. And we've got Decap in mid, and Celery gonna go help him out this time. I'm wondering if the connection issue was what was is why he was hiding in vents that last round and not pushing. All right, looks like they were just waiting for that smoke to clear out, and they are starting on their way into B site slowly but surely. It's like, no, you go first, no, you go first, and there they go, and they're all just dead straight instantly. As Cairo and Pi make it look easy, and they just tear them apart. That was actually kind of funny. It was almost as if like, no, you go first. No, you go first. No. Alright, fine, let's just go! And then that was it. Just dead. LEL dead. Alright. Into round 3. It is now 2-0. Homeless Heroes. This is just basically another throwdown, as they've only decided to buy P250s this round and a couple flashbangs. They definitely need those flashes if they want to make it anywhere into B. A Pi tossing down a nade, looking to catch somebody, but without any intel. That was kind of a waste of a grenade, to be honest with you. Anyways, CTs are set up for a nice, really quick rotate as JD and Z Connector and Copy That, pushing his way in through mid. Getting a little bit of intel here. If he can grab any more, and it looks like the server has once again been frozen. Awesome. It's just about to become a slaughter. They've just paused the enable. We're back. We are back. Copy That, pushing his way out, trying to just grab some intel on where they are. He's made himself his way in. He's going to hear the notes, or hear the calls. They're going to be. He's going to flank through bed, catch them off guard in checkers. And there is that slaughter that I was talking about that was just awaiting them. And it looks like Cellarman is the one to DC once again. He must be running his internet through a potato. I hear that is not the most efficient way to get internet. And Celery Man, or actually, his vegetable choice seems to be celery. Maybe he should have opted for the potato internet. Healthy isn't always the best, especially when it comes to your internet connections. Finally, a bye coming on behalf of T-Side. This is the 4th round. This is the round that they need. This is the round that's going to pretty much determine the direction in which the rest of this game is going to go. Hopefully, Celeryman can last a round, though. 2 pauses out of the way. And finally, some guns in their hand. This is the round that they don't want him to DC on, especially since they cannot pause. Looks like they're going for a full A split here. Celeryman's waiting for his... Cellarman, sorry, is waiting for his teammate to come up through Squeaky. They open the door. He goes for the pop, and K-Law spamming through the smoke, able to grab Rajante. And Cellarman making his way out, making up for those DCs as he was able to connect and get a kill high. But Klopp is there to retaliate, and it looks like they actually traded in favor of Homeless Heroes and making this gun round completely effective. Alright, Cairo making his way in with the op and a 5-7. Definitely my favorite combo, to be honest with you. Hopefully 34 HP on Dom, and he is able to finish him off. The round they needed. It's the round they deserve. Cellarman finally did not DC, and they were able to trade in favor of themselves, just not able to work together and hold down the site. 4-0 in favor of Bucket Hats. Bucket Hats. Alright, Homeless Heroes. Looking for a Tech 9 and just basic armor on 2 of them. A little bit of an off by here, just trying to even out their money, and that's exactly what they've done. And they are going to rush what looks like a full boost mid, but playing 2 mid, that's not exactly the best thing to go against, especially if you flash and smoke your way out. Because that's exactly what happens, is when there's a 2 setup, or 2 CTs mid, they're just gonna lay you out. And Dom flanking on that forklift through the smoke and getting taken out almost instantly by JD. Not looking too hot for Homeless Heroes. This is looking like it's about to be a bit of a pub stomp. Even though it's not really a pub. Oh yeah! Alright. T's are just all over the map right now. Bomb is just staying in T-spawn. It looks like he was looking for a pistol, and he was able to find one. No, he wasn't. He just picked up another Glock. Well, without that wasted time, he's not able to get boosted up on mid and work a pick with that up. Instead, he's gonna seal his fate by cuddling up against his homies inside of the AV. Copy that, dropping Rajante. Early pick into the round, and that is not what Homeless Heroes wants. They're probably feeling a little bit homeless right now and helpless at this point, as they have a one-man disadvantage and trying to take A site, which has so many angles, and the CTs are already all there, ready to take this over. Oh, Cellarman finding a pick through the edge of the smoke there. JD trying to grab one back, and he is able to get the first one. Cellarman grabbing a second one, but Pi there to trade him out for JD. And Cairo has his op on A main. Is he able to grab one on forklift? No, Pi steals it. Do they know that Dom is on the left? They do now, as Dom rips apart Pi and looks for that second pick on Cairo. Cairo moves out of the way just in time, flashes down, and the flank comes in from Copy That. And Dom goes down. Another close round for Homeless Heroes. I mean, anything could happen in these in the next the last half of this game, and could end up with at least a few wins on behalf of Homeless Heroes. But with these holds and the ability to get these entries, or for Team Bucket Hats, I almost gonna call them Bucket Heads, because Bucket Head's one of my favorite guitarists. But anyways, I think this is going to be a pretty big stomp on both halves for Team Buckethead. Cellarman getting that first pick, putting it into their favor for early into the round as JD drops mid. And it looks like they are trying to work off that pick, not knowing that there is 2 more CPs out there waiting for them. Copy That, able to get Rajante, but going down. Dom getting up to some height, looking for a pick here on Z Connector. This could be the round. As they, Cairo tossing an 8 Kobe, baby, and falling back to B site. Not if that would have been the optimal choice, but he doesn't know that they are all mid. Sono looking for a rotate here at B, and he's not going to be able to grab one, so instead he's going to start pushing in, looking for a little bit of intel for the bomber. And the bomb is rotating on behalf of the fact that he has pushed up without any contest into B site. There goes the flash, and he pushes in Cairo within his shot. Is he going to be able to grab the second one? No, Dom actually grabs him, and Pi and Klopp need to retake this site very efficiently together. They're able to land that flash, but it looks like it flashed Pi more than anybody else, and Dom grabbing that second pick. It's all down to Klopp. He sees the butt of Sono, able to pick him off, and does he see the gun taking out? He does, but Dom grabbing the pick on Klopp and clutching that round. That was a beautiful round by Dom, and I guess with 7 ping and living at the server, you kind of have a little bit of an advantage, and he is using that to his advantage by grabbing an op and just ripping the crap out of the CTs. Doesn't look like Buckethead's gonna let them phase that as they grab two ops, or phase them as they grab 2 ops on this Byron. Going for a little bit of a heavier B setup because the teams have only succeeded to beat this round, so they know that they are going to generally favor that, as the A site has been so well held. Still roaming outside mid B area, looking for a pick, and we've got Copy that sitting in vents really well. Like, it's a really good position that you want to be at for a CT. This is probably one of the best positions you can play for a mid hold. You have so much rotation potential sitting here in the vents. No matter what way they decide to go, you can be there almost right away and on the flank. Oh, he's gonna be able to grab a double kill. Line up for him as he drops out the vent and push into checkers here. Sono, Jante grabbing Cairo with the Glock kill. Not too often you see the Glock doing work this late into the game, but Pi is able to walk in, grab a few kills there, and with the help of JD, they're able to retake the site very well with few kills, or few casualties. Maybe that loss for them was just a tactical loss. That's what they're gonna say, and that's what I'm gonna say is Buckethead's last loss, or when they lost around there, was just a tactical to screw up the money of the homeless heroes and make them feel homeless once again. Only able to buy Tech 9s and P250s. And Dom just sticking with a Glock though. Nope, he does buy a late P2 or late Tech 9 there. Really late on the buy, and they're just gonna go run straight out mid, hoping for the best as they have all their guns out there. And they are able to actually get really good, actually go in their favor as JD wasn't able to grab the pick, but Klopp is there to help him out. And now down goes most of the T's. It is now 3-on-3. B is basically wide open, aside from Cairo with an op. Oh, he almost has the lineup. He could have seen that, but he doesn't get it, and Sellerman able to take him out. And now the B site is all theirs. Homeless Heroes setting up in order to hold off the rotates as they take over B control. Pi going up into heaven, just trying to grab pick. He saw the sliver of his head and able to grab Decap as Decap almost got decapitated. Toss on a little smoke to smoke off B main for his buddy Klopp to push in uncontested from behind, but Sellerman wrapping around the smoke and getting taken out. Really beautiful play there by Homeless Heroes. And it was actually a really nice smoke there by Pi, but Sellerman with balls of steel just runs in around the smoke and grabbing it. Alright. 7-2 in favor of Bucketheads. As the T's Homeless Heroes are going to go for a full B push this round. No smoke to really stop them either. They can just walk right in, but Pi sitting inside of checkers, just hoping one of them will walk in that direction, but they don't. And he's able to come around and grab one of them from behind. Dom goes down. Not able to get a second, though, as Pi gets taken out by Rejante. And Decap takes out JD's head. They're looking a little bit more cocky now. They're just pushing right in there and getting the work done. And that's exactly what they needed to do. That was the only thing really that I saw holding them back, was the fact that they were playing way too passive for T side. Cash. But they've got their comfort shoes on, and they are just pushing in every direction and taking over the sites before the CTs have a chance to rotate. Alright, looks like they are going to go for a mid-B split here, as we've got Celery Man making his way out mid. He's got a really nice smoke setup though, but copy that, getting reverse boosted into Benson, able to take him out. Definitely did not see that one coming. Alright, Pi in checkers, just waiting. No, he's actually not in checkers. My radar's a little off there. Sono trying to spam him through the smoke, not able to make contact. He does does hit him a little bit. While copy that, and Cairo just holding down that site. I'm not sure if they knew that Decap was in there, but they quickly found out. Dom putting the checkers is going to get taken out by a Clop. He had an up at a tight angle, and you know what? It's a little bit of a push, but wasn't able to make it work for him. Oh, you overlay. Alright, finally. There we go. Homeless Heroes are on the comeback right now, as it is now 8-3. They just need 3 more rounds. If they can squeeze 3 more rounds in here by the end of the game, they will be fine for CT side. I'll at least give them a little bit of room to figure things out and decide what works best for them, because 3 rounds basically isn't enough. If CTs are bucket hats are able to grab the first 3 rounds, or the first round right off the bat, then that makes it really difficult to do anything with only 3 rounds on your side as a CT. Oh, Cairo able to grab Celery Man through the smoke. Payback for the last time Celery Man. And they aren't going to want to push out A main as they fall back towards mid. We still got Dom, though, waiting for one of them to come in on the flank, the CTs. Nope. Decap coming back to join him, and the bomb is solo mid right now. That's a little bit risky, as it does go down. JD finds it. Now the bomb is in their possession, and they are all rotating on that call. Pi holding off B main, because if anybody's going to try to get a flank on it, that's the way they're going to go. But Cap is able to actually grab the bomb, even though all the CTs were watching it, but not able to make it far, as K-Lop was on the chase and able to grab him. And Celery goes down again. I just put Decap and Celery's name together there. That takes a special talent in itself. Dom sitting solo in main as he slowly gets surrounded. This isn't going to look too good for him, as he peeks out and sees 2 CTs and gets taken out. Alright, with a man down and no pauses in their pocket, they are now becoming the weakest link, and these are the rounds they need. I'm sure that they are going to be pretty pissed at Celery right now, because he is definitely a key player in this game. He has been getting some really good entry frags and some really key frags at that. Now we've got Bucket Hats taking full advantage of the man advantage and opting to stack more towards B and mid here, as they know that the CTs are going to try to go through B, because with the man down, A is almost impossible to take. Tom, last man stand. Oh no, Celery Man is back. He got back just in time, and he is still alive. What a twist here. But Dom goes down. He had a sawed off. He was able to get 1 kill, but that's not enough, as his teammate Celery Man only has a Glock, and down he goes. 10-3 right now in favor of Bucket Hats, and Homeless Heroes' dream is slowly dying. I thought that they were going to get a comeback here. And Celery Man, if you look, he is 6-9, but I mean, he's played like half the rounds. He has been down and legged out, like, I think he legged out. This is the 3rd time he's legged out fully. But I mean, like, with that kind of like internet connection and stuff like that, he could have been legged out several other times in the middle of the match, and we wouldn't have known. Looks like they are going to start tossing some smokes into A site, looking for a quick execute here. It's what they need to do. As the smokes pop, they do smoke off highway, but they aren't acting on it. It's almost a waste of smokes here. Oh, finally, they are starting to execute a JD, almost getting Sono through Squeaky, but Clop grabbing Decap as they start to push him through A main, and they're trading 1 for 1, but CT's show up on top there. Sorry, I gotta turn off my cellular device because people won't stop calling me. How unprofessional. There we go. Alright. Looks like we're back in action here as... Has he gone off again? Celeryman sitting in spawn. It looks like he has once again lagged out. It is 11-3 and they really need this round. It is the last round of the half. And they slowly get dwindled away as Rajante gets picked off. Decap at 14 HP, Sono at 2. Sono, though, able to trade or get a kill there on Klopp. High getting Dom. And it is now 3, but actually only 2. Now 1 on 4. As Celery is, in fact, either AFK or once again lagged out. And there he goes, lagged out. It's really unfortunate that he keeps timing out. Because I feel if he would have been here this whole time, this would have been a completely different game. And Cairo goes for the nade stack, and he is able to grab that beauty. And it is 12-3 going into the second half here. Hopefully Celery, though, is able to reconnect here before this round, because if they have a man advantage here on Team Bucket Hats and they're able to grab this first round, the first 3 is basically theirs, and then it's just the matter of winning 1 rifle round. And that's it. Alright, the bomb a little bit slow here, throwing off my call, and Coffee, that's going to be there to greet home. Sono able to grab that kill. That I did not expect with the 3-man push there through B. I thought Copy that was definitely going to go down, but he causes it to be 5 versus 3. Rajante following in the path of Sono as he drops to Pi, and Copy that going up for a mid flank here as the T's have full site control. It looks like Decap is doing everything he can just to try to grab a kill here, but Copy that coming up behind him, he has no idea. Going for the knife, he turns around to the ears, though not enough bullets. And down he goes. It was a valiant attempt there. Really good attempt, or really good try there by Decap, but just not enough bullets and not enough damage by the PTK USP versus armor. Like, I've plugged 7 bullets into a guy with body armor on pistol round and not gotten the kill. Like, if the USP is just, unless you're hitting them in the face, it just does nothing. It's basically a pea shooter. But I guess the same could be said against the same could be said against the Glock, or for the Glock, but I mean, it has 20 bullets. So it doesn't matter if you need to use like 10 shots to kill them, you still have 10 more left. Alright, looks like the T's are just spreading out, looking for a pick, trying to cause a rotate. There is 5 guys back on Homeless Heroes. The Southerman is back in the game. They have given up full mid to the T's, to Bucket Hats. That is not something you want to do on Cash, because now they have the full rotate. They know that there's not going to be a rotate happening anytime soon, so all they do is have to do is get into B and take over the site, and that's exactly what they do. Able to grab 2 for 2, and 3-man hold on B. The bomb is going to go down, and here come the Homeless Heroes to take back their B bomb site. That is their only home they have left at this point. Interesting stack on the back of the site as they all hold down the back. Oh, Southerman doing a little bit of work as he takes out Dom. That is not something you want to be doing, is killing your team on top of DCing all the time. That is not something you do to stay on a team. I mean, from a personal perspective, if I had a guy on my team that couldn't get his internet working and completely just messed up an entire game and got us kicked out of a tournament, I would definitely be putting him into review. But that's just my 10 cents, and I'm a bit of an asshole, I guess. Alright. Let's go. Homeless Heroes need to turn this around. They need this round. But Kyra with the first pick there at mid with a beautiful 1D on Decap, ripping his face off. I love 1Ds. They're probably one of my favorite things in all of Counter-Strike. They just feel and look so meaty. Alright, Sono in a really good place there at Cat. Is he going to be able to grab the pick? He isn't able to grab the pick. JD getting him, but he did enough damage that Dom was able to take him out. But Cairo walking in and grabbing another 1D and another D kill, and it's down to Celeryman. And Celeryman actually not lagged out for a round, making his way through B connector, and he's going to greet Copycat. He starts running, giving away his position, and be able to get the kill. He's not. Copy that, taking out Celeryman, and it's just 1 round away from moving on and knocking Homeless Heroes out of this tournament. which is kind of mean and rude because they're homeless heroes, man. They're heroes, they're homeless, and they are taking out their only income. How are they going to be able to continue their Counter-Strike career if they don't win the money from Adenalan? Alright, some smokes popping, and Copy That's just pushing right through. I wonder if he saw Sellerman go into mid there. Where are you, buddy? Copy that. Oh, he does get the pick on Sellerman. Going down early. A second one as he just solo takes B. Beautiful pick there on Rajante. And he heard, I think he heard Decap running in through CT. Yeah, definitely heard that footstep there by Decap. And he's just waiting for the pick, and he pushes in, but Decap too quick on the trigger, and that is a 2-for-1 trade at B. Couldn't have created any more space for his team, but his team didn't really do anything with it. Alright, there we go. Bye for Cairo. And that's it. It is now 16-3 for Bucket Hats, and the Bucket Hats are going to move on, and the homeless heroes are going to stay homeless. All right.